Oh, and away we go. You've done it a million other times, Carl, when you didn't want to do it. So, how'd it go when you were doing it? When you got caught up in the moment? Went just fine. Anyways, Devil's so fucking dumb. He's so dumb. Like, here's the deal. Devil's just greedy. Wow, man's just greedy, I guess. And if you just fucking like things were going good before the pandemic. If you just would have let us sleep, that would have been fine. But you just got greedy. Just got too greedy. Had to put some of us through hell so we were willing to say, hey, fuck you, buddy. There ain't nothing you can do to us. And well, you're only creating your own hell. You and all your little potsies, Uncle Will and little me and Trumper Humper and Benji. We got the Rubin report in, and the Rubin report might say that the Rubin isn't thou shalt not kill. Oh, Christian of you, Ruby. Fucking, there's the Rubin report for you. Someone let me know where I'm wrong. If you support thou shalt not kill, what side of the fence are you on? Ruby's going to tell you that he's on the good side of the fence, but he's also a Trumper Humper fan too. I love you, Don. You do no bad. Speaking of bad and Trumper Humper, let's take one of his little thumpers. Remember, there's no need to be ashamed of being a fool. I too have been fooled by these people, and this individual who I'm about to talk about got me good. He did get me good for a bit. Hey, how's it going? It doesn't matter. I'm watching. I don't know if you watch Breaking Points or not. I don't know if they're fake news or not, but they seem to care and they seem to give us information that we're not getting from others. But they do a good job. This Sagar guy, he seems all right. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Right? I'm talking about a guy who fooled me good. Holman, Holman. What they're saying here is the FBI has him on video taking some cashola to prosper from his upcoming position. Hey, and I guess your guys' bribery laws are pretty in favor of making sure you can not get caught for bribery. But anyways, it doesn't matter. It doesn't make sense because Holman here doesn't say he didn't take money. He just says he didn't break the law. Hey, like if it was me, I don't know. Anybody who's in those sorts of positions isn't taking any money from anywhere else other than for his position. Other than unless he has his own family business or something like that. But I just, hey, if it was me and someone was trying to set me up, I'd just say, they said they had a video. Let's see the cash change hands. Let's make sure that's not AI. Make sure she's legit. Let's have a timestamp, all that good stuff. And we'll match it up to my phone. Catch me, catch me. But if I didn't do it, I know you could catch me. But no, that sort of thing doesn't come out. Why is that? They stopped the investigation because that was going on in the Biden administration. What do we know? It doesn't matter. Cash Patel. Like, would you say that Cash Patel is a Trump dick sucker or what? Like, I don't know. I would say so. I think like it's pretty clear to see if you just open your eyes. There's love in those eyes. those big perky eyes. But that's on Cash. He's got to go to God with his own fucking problems, right? Is he making more problems because, well, he's trying to clear old Holman's problems? Those will be problems that Holman, like, wouldn't you guys want to know if there's people out there running around on the take? Of course, what Holman says, he never says he didn't take the money, but he makes himself fucking sound so good. He tells you what an American he is and what he's done for the country. And how dare they do this to such a fucking patriot? People! Just play the fucking video. Hey, play the fucking video. Have those agents come out that were involved. Say, hey, buddy boy, put your hand on the fucking Bible. And if you don't tell the truth, oh well, it's up to you. You can't be with Jesus if you don't tell the truth. Maybe we'd find out that Holman is the man that he says he is, because you know how he got me? Central casting, I think. He fucking cried about the children. And he did have a lot of good points, you know what I mean? Like, we shouldn't have people coming into our countries that, first of all, we don't really know who they are. And let me tell you, Canada's way worse than you guys about screening these people. You guys want to talk about terrorists? Canada just might be the home of them. And I'm not making that up. India told me. They said you guys are taking some dipshits over there. But they also told us Justin Trudeau got caught with coke. No one seemed to give a fuck. There's the guy running our country. It's skidding down fucking, and we don't care if he's riding high on coke all the time. Fuck me, eh? Anyways, Holman, what a little actress he is. Fucking making me think that he had concern for children. Sick, sick world we live in. And of course, in that interview, he couldn't help but take some, Trump time. I gotta tell my master how much I love him. Oh, let me feel your insecure little hole there, Trump. I know how much you need to be admired. Fuck. It's a weird world, eh? So yeah, that's on the Holman front, eh? On the Holman front for the day. Who knows? Maybe he's innocent, but he didn't say he didn't take money. And well, sounds like the rules are there for the bad guys to succeed. Bribery. Do you guys want everybody Pelosi and the shit out of your fucking out of their positions? Do you think that's fair? While you guys rot at home and but that's the fruits of their labor, eh? I hate to tell them they're in the weeds. Money is not fruit. Hey, truth is fruit. They're more fruit of a loom. Legitimate question. Why are you so concerned with our politics? Well, dipshit, because you've concerned to convince the world that you're the number one country in the world, and you're a little dictator. He likes to run around and you know he tells you guys. I'll just tell you this and see if you can understand it. I'm not trying to be a dick. He tells you guys Canada is fucking you. You guys don't need our cars. What he doesn't tell you, Canada ain't got no fucking cars. We got in business with you guys. We help build some of the parts, and you guys build the majority of the cars, but we do build some of the cars. But they're American cars, all of them. There's nothing Canadian. So of course you guys don't want our cars. They're your cars. What's up, OT? So He says things to get you guys to hate your neighbors. You know what I mean? Like, we've been fucking you. You guys have been paying for our protection. Who the fuck are you guys paying for our protection? Because we've never really needed you guys. And the one time that we did, you guys failed fucking miserably. They took away our democracy. They called an emergency fucking they were fucking taking bank accounts and fucking it was all sorts of nastiness. And there was the leader of the free world, lost in paperwork he didn't know about, still being president, even though he wasn't responsible for paperwork. But where was Trump? Where was Trump? Hey, what's going on over there in Canada? We should probably help them out. Hey, Biden, you might want to wake up. Our neighbors are in trouble. Their government might be fucking dictators. But no, you guys would rather fucking give all over your money to fucking for the democracy of Ukraine. Don't worry, we're still fucking paying. We don't care over here in Canada. At least Trump told you guys we're not paying no more to Ukraine. But we're gonna steal their minerals. That wasn't part of the deal to begin with, but now that I'm in charge, fuck me, man. This is so stupid. It's fucking so stupid. Mega Man there. Okay, let's take this in the OT. Let's go dark. Marina Abramovich. Now, seeing that she's a self-proclaimed witch, do you think she's a witch? Do you think she's a witch? Do you know what she's into? Would you care to go check? Warn the citizens of Canada that, well, because it's going to be our money creating their new school system, and well, she's going to be in charge of it. You tell me anywhere that fucking woman should even be around children, but hey, she's just a creative genius. Genius. What else is she? Well, she says she's a witch. What do witches do? They hang out with warlocks. I ain't making this shit up. I'll show you the videos. She said she was hanging out with a couple of her shammy friends, some shamans of hers. And while they were doing some ring a dingy dream dancing, and they told her Donald Trump would be good for the industry. He's just the kind of chaos the world needs to change it, to bring it to unity. Under what? I don't know. You guys look and see what Abrima's into. You guys want unity under that bullshit? Well, because Mega Man, Donald Trump, the shamans say he's a special little character. Hey, and Candace told us there is a mega corporation out there and they're pretty satanic, and there is a master mega. And isn't it funny how he'd have you fucking chant his name out there in his rallies? Make America great again. No, you guys should make the father great again. I don't even want to say God because those are the words Don Don uses. God. Bow down and kiss God's ass and do as God says. No, God want my father. He just wants you to be happy and living in the truth. They're not living in a false positive. But in order to get out of that false positive, you gotta you gotta know what's a false positive and know it's turning dark. And you gotta go for the real light. And hey, Jerry Press, the real light is inside of you, right, Jay Press? And OT, you guys answer this, right? Why are you guys the real light? Because Jesus was the light, right? He was the light of the world. What did he tell you you were, bud? You, inside of you guys, is a piece of Jesus, just waiting to love itself. Because if you guys find that light, not only will you believe in Jesus, you'll believe in yourselves, and you'll know that Klaus Schwab, he's a joke. Donald Trump's a joke. Anybody who knows anything about the fucking deep state or think there's a bad side, Klaus Schwab's probably it. I mean, Eisenhower warned us about the fourth industrial complex, right? We're not stupid enough to think that, well, the fourth industrial revolution just might be a name change to trick us. I know it's an awful thing to think that some fucking dork like Klaus Schwab can control all these great big companies. But it's true. It's true. It's right on the website, man. Who sponsors Klaus Schwab and his fucking brain game? And J Press, when you think brain game, what do you think? Just based on what I've said, right? Who likes to play the brain game with you? Georgie Porgy Soros, but you don't want that brain in your brain. You want your own brain. That is one twisted little sister. I'm telling you right now. He wants the world to perceive what he wants it to perceive, and because he thinks him and his fucking little fruity tooty boyfriends over there think they can fucking own everything. And you'll own nothing, and you'll be happy about it, because if you're not, I just seen bodies. Go look it up. AI that'll read your thoughts and do shit for you based on your thoughts. Like, don't you guys want your thoughts to yourselves? Like, that's one thing we should own and operate. You know what I mean? By hey, they know what's going on in your brain. They know exactly. Not like fuck, they had her good before with just the perceptions of George, right? Feeding her down in the school system and making money on stocks and you know, fuck. Oh man. And then fuck, we haven't even got into Bill Gates yet, Jay Press. Like Donald Trump just sat there and ate dinner and got caught on a hot mic with Treason Boy there. Mark Zuckerberg, he shouldn't be he shouldn't be walking around free, man. He deceived a lot of people, but he'll be deceived, do deceiving in the transparency Trump era, right? Handled by Dana. Ah, hey, Cash Patel, the FBI director. Have you laid charges down on those 51, 52 agents that lied about the fucking Hunter Biden laptop? Has has anybody thought about those treasonous fuck faces, eh? No. No, we're HK, you're right. We're talking too much American bullshit. Let's talk some Canadian bullshit just off the border of America there. Detroit, eh? We got this place called Little Detroit, and it's called Windsor. Now, what are they doing in Windsor? In Windsor, the taxpayers of Canada are paying like $15 $15 billion for a business to exist here in Canada that makes electric batteries. Hey, electric batteries. Now, that was in the era of green, right? We just got told through the UN, through Donald Trump or Humper, that it's all made up. Drill, baby, drill. No need for those electric cars. I like it better when my friends make money off the oil industry. Hey, hey, hey. Chay, chay, chay. What do we know about the oil industry, Tennessee accountability? That's not their oil, but if we use it, God gave it to all of us, not a few little fucking Rothschilds and Rockefellers and Bushes. Bushes and bushes and bushes. What's your take on Barbara Bush? You a Barbara Bush guy? She a hottie for you? Hottie patati. The television scripted and acted out fictional soap opera. Well, now that we know that, can't we stop the fucking soap opera? You have the remote inside of you there, Tennessee accountability. You know what I mean? You just got to make her flicker. That's through what? Jesus. Why is that? Because he lives in you. You got to know that. No, I don't watch the live. Well, then how do you know what kind of vision you're living in? If you're not willing to have any sort of discernment, but like, yet you're going to be fucking dictated how you're supposed to live your life. Tennessee accountability. Take your stupidity elsewhere, but your weakness will get you nowhere. Your strength will make you free. You don't want to be free. You want to be dictated to. You know what I mean? Bird. I find it funny that man is scared to leave the house and calling out others scared to leave grocery store. Yeah, I do. Fuck. Cause I'm a true seeker, truth teller. That'll get your brains taken away, Uncle Will. Hey, you ever had to go to court? No lawyer, no fuck all. You got someone who's been assisted to you. And well, if God ever sent me an angel, usually those people don't give two kind of fucks. I got a special one who did try to help. But bruh, I don't want lithium in my brain. So yeah, I'm still fighting. I'm still risking the biscuit, bud. You know what I mean? I'm still risking it. I play chess, bud. You play checkers. You don't even know what game you're fucking playing, bro. You're out there trying to pretend to be me on the side now, like you give a fuck. Don't worry, Uncle Will. I see you. I spy with my little eye something that is dark and yucky and but I do have hope for you, Uncle Will. But only you can find the force inside of you. But you want to bow down to the Sith Lord. And you want all your men in ladies' panties. Those are where the true conversations take place, eh, Uncle Will? Is there a reason you Buck are so close? You guys don't know about the relationship me and Newbuck have outside of you two. Are ladies' panties involved, Uncle Will? I'm not saying they are, but I'm just saying. There's some of you weirdos out there that are out on the streets pretending not to be weirdos until you get caught being weirdos. You were caught a long time being a weirdo, Uncle Will. You trapped yourself in a truth trap and you kept trying to slither your way out instead of facing it. Where you could have fucking rise and shine, but no. You want to flutter in your own stupidity, your weakness and darkness, and yucky, It must suck to be you, eh, bud? You can say what you want about me, but I love myself. I believe in myself. What do you got going on for you, brother? Truth hurts, don't it, sweetheart? Buckle up, sweetie pie. Your time of being a douchebag is just about over, honey pot. Uncle Will, you did it to yourself. It's clearly recorded that, well, my kind little heart wanted to try and something inside of me said, hold on, Carl. Uncle Will's playing a slick little game with you right now, trying to be your friend. Give it time and see how far it goes. And well, you fell right into my little trap, Uncle Will, and you've been recorded the whole time. And, well, you'll have to explain yourself to the world, sweetheart. How would that go for you, Uncle Will? How'd you do being so popular? Would you handle it? Uncle Will, arguing with Carl isn't getting nowhere. He's got a mindset. He chose to make fun of him for it. Thank you, OT. That's what it's about, Uncle Will. If your story can help one person, help. You can't save nobody. OT can't be saved by nobody. Nobody can save OT but OT, right? OT can give as many dollars as he wants to Kenneth Copeland, and Kenneth Copeland cannot take OT to the promised land. He can go down to Tennessee, OT can, and he can go visit Greg Locke, and Greg Locke can tell him that he can remove all sorts of demons for OT, but really, it's up to OT to remove his own demons. You know what I mean? Let go of the bullshit that doesn't fucking belong to him. Hey, Uncle Will, and that'd be a little bit of your bullshit, wouldn't it? A lot of your bullshit. How much bullshit did you try throwing at me, bud? Who have you tried to paint me out as? What has your narration of me been? Eh? Is that the true me? Did you ever get to know me? I told you, bud, one day you will be scared of me. And there's no reason to be scared of me. It's really yourself you need to be scared of. Because everything you do, honeypot, is on you. Unfortunately, you don't want to face you. You want to keep playing the game out on the streets, the YouTube streets, playing a character that's not really you, brother. But yet a little bit of you. You know what I mean? There's some authenticity that does shine through sometimes. But overall, bud, you're pretty thick in the brain. Remember Epstein's chalkboard that I showed you? Hey, mission. Dank their brains. Dank them good. I told you, Uncle, they've danked you all the shit. And you're really only danking yourself if you really want to sit in your ignorance. Like, how many times do I got to say, but don't keep telling me or I'm an idiot. You can easily show me. Take the things that I say and use them against me, bud. But you can't do that. You got to go to resorting to name calling and making shit up. And hey, Stardust, how are you? I hope you're doing good, Stardust. That post Greg Locke is the loose. Tennessee accountability, bud. Listen, buddy. I used to like Greg Locke too. I used to thought he's powerful in Christ. He's willing to stand. And then I was like, he's he's a little Benji Netanyahu-ish. Thou shalt not kill Greg, you fucking retard. You're a preacher, man. You should know better. But instead, what is he out there? You can see him. It's fucking the greatest thing, Tennessee accountability. There is this fucking Greg Locke video. I suggest you fucking go watch it. I fucking howl. He's losing his mind. He's talking to people. He's like, I just have to come on and tell you guys that I made this video and I'm gonna show it. And what this video did to me when I seen it on the when I went on my phone, I lost my mind. How could Jesus would destroy these people? And then all of a sudden it cuts to this preacher getting out of this car and the smoke just coming out to Snoop Dogg. And he's like, Easter this year is on 420, and we welcome you to our church. And then you see Greg Locke preaching, just losing his mind. I bet you he's over there in Israel just fucking sopping up the best Trump vodka that fucking has ever been made. Trump vodka, yes, it's a real thing, people. You would think that someone who would tell you that alcohol is not good for you wouldn't provide it to you, but when there's a buck to be made, the art of the deal can always be reached. Even if you need me to lie, or deny, because I'm the great mega. What I say goes. Remember when he made that shit up when he was at the with that Federal Reserve guy or whatever? He started spitting out numbers and trying to sound smart, and the Federal Reserve guy's going, "Nah, what do you 3 years ago, Don? That's." I went live and it's on my channel. Greg's son was so drunk he was crying. Well, hey, these are the dipshits leading people to Christ, Tennessee accountability. This is why I'm trying to warn the world. But most importantly, Uncle Will has a great point. Carl, in all your efforts, in all your bullshit, who have you really helped? Right now, who have you helped, Carl? I've helped the most important person that needed help, Uncle Will. I helped myself, regardless of who didn't want to help me. I stayed strong through it all. So yeah, bud, it's all worth it to try and save yourself. But in the midst of trying to save yourself and you see some issues because you're trying to point out the issues that you yourself had. See, sometimes the pain is worth taking, bud, because in the end, it's all worth it. It's not about who you can help at the moment, because you should always be trying to help yourself become a better person. Being a better person is being a better person for you, not being a selfish person, but not giving yourself over to others. You have to do what's right for you. That's the problem with humans right now, Uncle Will. You guys feel like you need to be part of a group. You need to lose that feeling where you need to know where you can stand on your own. But you're not there, bud. You're not. You've told me clearly. You said I'm powerless. I'm weak. I'm pathetic. And there's nothing I can do to change my situation because that's who I am. And I choose not to take on your mentality, bud. Bill Gates is not a bigger, better man than me. He's not smarter than me. I don't think I'm any better than him neither. Can you imagine what Bill Gates has been through? Can you imagine? If he's the animal that I think that he is, what did he go through to create that animal? We don't think about that neither, do we? Instead, we'd rather have a public execution rather than learning and why do people do the things that they do? We don't ever like to talk about that because then we'd solve the problem. But we got a really terrible mental health system out there, buddy. Anybody who's willing or wants to come to God might struggle. Like anybody who really wants to come to Jesus or the truth, you don't have to come to the truth. Or you don't, I mean, you have to come to the truth. You know, I'm going to explain something, Uncle Will. I'll do your thing here. You helped your son. You helped hurt your son, didn't you? Gave that young man trauma he will carry for the rest of his life, and you don't care. That's a very funny thing to say, Uncle Will. No, I'm clearly here to talk at all times with my children, and I've tried to talk. I haven't traumatized my child in the least. You can only hold on to trauma if you allow it. He's an adult. He could lose the trauma. If I cause trauma in his life, he should fucking let me know that he forgives me and that he needs to separate from me because I caused him trauma. But I try and tell people I'm caught in my trauma, caught in it, Uncle Will, swirling in it. Why? You hurt somebody's way of living. They don't care if you're living or not. It's the way of the world, bud. Well, I'll take your own advice. You don't like Carl. Please. That's right. Like, hey, I don't, I don't care what you think, Uncle Willie. Do you not realize if you think I'm stupid, that hey, it's on you. Every video that ever hit the airwaves on my YouTube, I was aware of what it said, but and I wanted to talk about it. I knew what that video sounded like. I knew. I was trying to show you guys. People like to perform, but you didn't want to hear it. I wanted to try and prove it, but you didn't want to hear it. You wanted to hate, hate, hate. We can only help ourselves, so to speak. So if one is not grounded and balanced, they become dis-ease and then not able to help themselves or anyone else. That's the accountability, right? Imagine this. And this fucking hurts for me because I got to learn the same lessons. I got to go through like, this is why I've been through so much, I think. Because in order to fucking help people, you got to kind of know what the fuck they're going through. You know what I mean? When I say they stole a baby out of my house, they stole a fucking baby. Like, that's for realsies, bad. They can just do that. But hey, they got their dollars. And by fluke, we got the baby back. Or it'd still be costing us dollars, maybe, eh? You know, they only ripped her away for us for what, 3 months of her life? Hey, fuck me. This world is a fucking joke. But hey, where were we gonna go? I know what we were gonna do. We were What was I gonna do, Stardust? Oh, I was gonna explain this. Okay, so because I myself, Uncle Will, like to use Jesus, right? And that wasn't even his name. I like to use Jesus as an inspiration, right? Because he told us that he's inside of us, right? That's who I like to use to symbolize the truth and the man that the character I need to be like, right? Okay. Do you get that? But I'm the truth is the way, Jesus told us. And I believe the truth will lead us to Jesus. But let's say, I think our cultures were telling us the same source of stories, no matter where we came from. So, Uncle Will, if you got some time, look into this stuff. Now, I posted on my whatever it is there. There's a old Lakota man. He seems pretty wise and stuff like that. And he talks about their culture, and they were called the Dene. I believe that that was it, the Dene, and that just meant like five finger being. I believe. Sometimes we get shit mixed up, and I might get it wrong, but the moral of the story will be there, I think. So the Dene, their way to the good place, right, was called the beauty way. And basically, if you listen to the way that you needed to live to be on the beauty way, would be pretty much living the way that Christ wanted his way to be. You know what I mean? They kind of commingle and commingulate. You know what I mean? That's why, Uncle Will, are you listening, bud? These these elites, these really smart individuals who decided Satan was good for their brains and thought that there was a happy well, why do you think it was so important to destroy the fucking native fucking culture? Like, it's because it was fucking telling to live the same way Jesus was telling you to live. He didn't want people to catch on to that bullshit. Fuck. Let's take the good spirits right out of those people and, well, let's tell them alcohol's fun. Let's get them to start believing they're better than their women. You see how these fucktards operate? And I think we all got to pay for our karma, but I don't. Uncle Will, th- you guys let me know if I'm wrong, okay? Because when I think of karma, okay, because everybody thinks it's just whatever I did to somebody, and it's just it's going to bounce back, which is yeah. But I think it's way, way deeper than that. Have you guys ever heard of the butterfly effect? Hey, I make alcohol, but I don't make it to create fuel to set back. I have to run something off of. Me. Hey, Tennessee accountability. I don't tell anybody how to live. If you can live drinking and you don't get the bad spirits, just don't lie to yourself. You know what I mean? There are people who can drink and not get bad spirits in them. You know what I mean? I, on the other hand, know the bad spirits that alcohol can bring, so I've decided in my own life and for my own personal spiritual life, it's best for me not to drink alcohol, you know what I mean? But that's only for me. I'm not to say who can do what. Like, hey, bud, sometimes there's nothing I like better than, you know, coming home from a hard day at work and, you know, cooking dinner and after dinner, fucking sit back, fucking put the hockey game on and or the UFC on and just go fucking enjoy a couple beers. Every once in a while I did that. Every once in a while I had little festivals at my house and we'd get our drinks on and I'd drink it in the morning. The tequila. It'd whisper to me, Tennessee accountability. It'd be like, hey, look at me. I'm on the top shelf. Those 8 beers weren't enough. Let's get crazy. And well, my dad did say we did have some native in us, and fuck, holy shit. You wanna see someone turn completely different. Not that I it's just if you treated them like shit, like, you could probably do what everyone else, so I would only take so much, but I would let things more slide, you know what I mean? But if I was drinking, it'd be like, "No fucktard. This ain't happening." And, well, hey, I'm it's not about our past, Tennessee accountability, you know what I mean? I would never do this now, but I'm not ashamed of my past. If you learn from your stupidity, bud, there's really no harm in it, right? You can be reborn off of it. You just can't let people hold you in it. And I think that that's what this world does. You don't even wanna change in this world because it's not even fucking worth it. 'Cause your opportunities are just gonna be gone. Like I said, here in Canada, fucking man who got a DUI, like a 40-something-year-old man, got a DUI when he was, like, 19. We couldn't hire him on full time because he had a criminal record. And I'm just like, "It's fucking my best worker, man." Like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?" But, and he tried to get a fucking he paid like $500 to get it removed, and somehow it didn't get removed, and it's just he's just like, "I don't know what to do, man. I just wanna make a fucking living, and I gotta watch fucking everybody else fuck the dog getting 4 more bucks an hour than me. This sucks." And, I mean, that's gotta suck, right? It's because you made a mistake fucking, like, 20 something fucking years ago. Oh, fuck. But it's hard to have a heart and watch shit like that go on, you know what I mean? Man just wants to be able to provide for himself and his family, and you gotta fuck him for 4 bucks an hour because he made a mistake when he was 20, even though he someone else is because it's that temp service bullshit over here in Stardust. I don't know if you guys have temp services over there, but fucking they're a fucking I don't know how a government could let them exist. I understand, like, having a temp that, sits at the desk and you gotta have certain I understand that. But the way they use them here, hiring fucking factory workers and all this other shit, and they hold on to them. So these temp services are making, like, 4 bucks an hour off these fucking people, and the company don't care because it's the same hourly wage, because now they don't have to pay for benefits, so it's a benefit for them to have this fucking temp service. But here's the thing, this little crusty little fucking Chris Wood fuck that I worked for. Do you know how fucking greedy that cocksucker was? He went through a fucking temp service. He begrudged, like he knew that he had to do it because then he didn't have to pay for the fucking benefits, right? This little fucking prick went out and got his own fucking temp service. Just fucking paying himself. This guy's a fucking mastermind. It's no wonder he's rich as fuck. Because not only that, when you're in a factory these days, there's so much fuck ups, right? You got to bring in sorting companies sometimes, right? Fucking guy. I know got his own little sorting company. Used his temp service. And hey, customers always need storage, hey? So you should always have like a storage place. A great big huge facility. Huge facility is what you need. And within that, you can have your sorting company, and you can also hold parts for a major car builder because that plant, that building is right beside the car plant. So there he's making money there too, eh? What a clown boy, eh? Yeah, that's not even enough for that motherfucker. That's what guess what else he has to do? What are we missing within this fucking where can we really make some money? Where can we make some more? When is enough enough? When the fuck is enough enough? Because all within these little you're fucking people, right? But you're paying. But hey, here's the beauty part. You gotta have trucking, right? You gotta go out and purchase yourself a trucking company. And you gotta be the trucker too. Oh fuck. Oh, TNA or Survivor. You know, I often think to myself, Stardust, and I don't want to think to that like that, but could you imagine if they had a cure for cancer and maybe good people found these cures and they ended up finding themselves cured of being alive? Hey, we don't know what to believe anymore, right? I mean, apparently we can put a rocket ship on Mars. What I'm about to say is just my opinions and my thoughts, and they are not factual information. I just base my thoughts on information that I've seen on the internet of what I believe are real people, real situations. And I seen this doctor who was fucking losing everything. And he was bad mouthing Anthony Fauci so bad, begging to be sued for defamation. He was making a lot of claims about Fauci and AIDS, and he's not the only one. You would think that there's no way anybody could get away with something like that, right? Do you guys know who Anthony Fauci's overseer was? His wife. To make sure that he's not fucking you guys over. His wife is in charge of the situation room that would pull up any red flags if there was red flags to be known. My opinion and my opinion only. There's a reason they pardoned Anthony Fauci. It's because he's guilty of causing treason to the world in helping promote one of the biggest scams that there has ever been. One of the greatest Broadway shows that had ever taken place and hurting mankind at the same time. Not just their bodies, but their minds, putting them against one another in the name of love. Well, in the name of love, buddy, we should call Dr. Fauci Dr. Love. Hey, in my world, there will be statues of fucking Fauci and Trump. All the biggest dipshits that ever lived on the face of the earth to remind us who we don't want to be. Unless they can come to Jesus. Because, Will, in my world, you've made the Mount Rushmore of shitheads. You will be not only popular in this world, I'm taking you to mine too, brother. Big plaque. No Wiltard. Why? It never had to be. If you just wanted to be, but you just couldn't be. Because you wanted to be naughty. Uncle Will, God sent you an angel and you spat in his face. Well, Tennessee accountability. That's what I'm saying, bud. That's no man is going to Mars. No man is will go to the moon. Well, Tennessee accountability. You can't be closed minded. You never know. Could we already go to Mars? We don't really know, right, bud? We don't. I mean, Eisenhower's daughter told us she went to Mars. Did you believe her? She gave us a reason not to. Was she asylum or anything? Or but that Israeli space minister told us that there's a galactic federation of aliens and that you have people on Mars. Weird. Weird. Weird that government official would say something like that and no one would get back to Trump. Even though in the mainstream news, but she was like NBC or something like that, but it was on NBC. Israeli space minister says that Galactic Federation of Aliens is real. And that, well, in fact, we have had people on Mars. Just saying, bud. What is the truth? We don't know. We don't know. Elton John claimed to have gone to Mars, right? Is he a rocket man? Hey, I don't know. I don't. I don't know what kind of man Elton is. Did he sign a deal with the devil? Are they all bad? I don't know. I do think Cardi B was bought and paid for. That's based on what Cardi B told me. Right? Like I pay attention to what they say to me. I love people unlike people to love to me. They don't listen to me. They don't understand what I'm saying. But I listen to Cardi. And she told me, because she showed her heart a little bit. She's like, I'm not fucking backing you people anymore. No, you're destroying New York. The garbage is getting way out of control. And I love my people. I can't do this. And I think she slips up. She slips up and she says, I don't care what kind of script you send me. I'm not fucking doing it. I'm not fucking. I don't care what kind of script you send me. I'm not fucking doing it. I don't care what kind of script you send me. I'm not fucking doing it. I don't care what kind of script you send me. I'm not fucking doing it. But what do we know about Cardi B? She danced. She danced. She danced. She did the Kamala dance for that finance. That Kamala dance. Dance, Cardi B. But she won't dance in front of her daughter. No, she won't. I got her saying, no, 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 little girl, you are not watching Mama play that game. This is for the other children around the world to see. Not for your eyes, honey pot. But hey, it was only Kamala Harris. It must have been love for well, what is Kamala? Is she black? She claimed it. She tried to fame it. She didn't have to explain it when she wasn't it. That's treasonous. That's when a presidential candidate lies about who they are and they write a book about who they are and it's not who they are. And you guys should look into her dad. That's some Marxist shit. Who would be into Marxist shit? You would have to be brainwashed to be into that bullshit, wouldn't you? So is it that hard to think that Kamala is just a brainwashed agent? She's just a puppet in the show. Not a very smart one. No, she is smart. She gives out secrets too. She tells you guys straight up, straight up, straight up. No more oil wars. It's gonna be water wars. We're gonna fuck the water up so bad that we're gonna fight for the good stuff. And well, America will cheer for itself to destroy others for fucking water, even though America destroyed all the fucking water with its stupidity. You know, you guys are fang dangling shit over there in fucking Iran. You know that one wrong fucking move could blow the fucking water system in the Middle East right to fucking bullshit. Do you guys know that? Do you guys know that there's nuclear bullshit right by the fucking Wawa? Hey? No, 'cause you don't fucking care. Oh, we got Lord Voldemort in the house. Stardust, man. Oh, mm. Stardust, don't get it twisted. I asked Carl over and over to stop tagging me. The more he thought it bothered me, the more he'd do it, calling all kinds of crazy. That's the great thing about a narcissist. Well, he tagged me. He tagged me. Why don't you put the whole story in context there, Uncle Will? Why don't you tell the whole story, buddy? We forget about the whole story. We just like the parts that we like, don't we? Uncle Will, it's due for help, honey. You answered me. I didn't like your answer. It didn't bother you anymore. I even agreed with part of what you said, right? Right? We went radio silent, but we went radio silent. I was good not being a part of your life. And then Carl went out standing up for himself against Wade, who made up vicious, nasty lies. And you think you people could learn from Wade because I don't know if there's hell or not. But if there is, based on your guys' beliefs, he's fucking sitting there. He was a liar, not a good man. He went out of his way and couldn't use Dagburn's stupidity against him. He had to make himself fucking stupid. That's my honest opinion. I can't say where Wade went. That's just what I think. I would like to avoid, because if he did go to hell, I would like for others to learn from his stupidity. That way, you know what I mean, Uncle? Hey, buddy. And that's when he came back into my life. And then you ran away again. You ran away. And I was like, no, Uncle Will, this time you don't get away. Because you, princess, came after me. So finish me. But you can't, Uncle Will. You can't. You make me stronger, honey. You're my training tool. This is why I love you so much. I use the evil against itself, Uncle Will. Anybody? I will use your evil to conquer bigger evil. See how powerful you are, Uncle Will? I'm using you to take on Trumper Humper, and I'm not scared. Something you can never do, Twinkle Toes. You're weak and powerless. There's nothing you can do. You'll let your children rot because of you. Ha! Big strong Uncle Will on the YouTube. How are you in the inside, honey? I get it, Uncle Will. You fucking hate me, don't you, honey? I'm the mirror you need, Uncle Will. Because I am you, Uncle Will, and you are me. And well, guess what's going to happen when we play this movie? Hopefully, you guys are on the right side of things, and well, you get to play Dagburn in the sequel. No. We should play Dagburn can't play the signal, playing Dagburn the way he is right now. We got to chip that sucker into shape too, eh, buddy? No, we want while we're in the humanoid world, we want to tell Dagburn's story, but we want you to act it out. You can know what it's like to live in Dagburn's shoes. If you have to act in the truth, being Dagburn, I bet you could learn a thing or two about how you are Dagburn too. Because neither one of you want to look at yourselves. You run, you hide, you play disguise. Well, it's up to you, bud. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna take the truth challenge? Hey, buddy, are you gonna be Team Truth or Team Satan? Hey, buddy, there's no leaders on Team Christ, buddy. You got to earn that position, and well, we'll know when you're ready, a young Skywalker. Or are you going to be a Vader? You are an invader right now, aren't you, Uncle Will? You're an invader of yourself. Time to find that lightsaber inside of you, Jedi. Or what just might happen when you die. Where would the Sith Lord take you, Uncle Will? Is that an adventure you're willing to take? I love that fucking. I love it when you try and play victim, Uncle Will. You're a pedal protector and you know it. And you always fucking show it. Enjoy it while you can, Carl. I got a strong feeling you won't be around much longer. That's because you're a fucking bitch, you little cunt. Take my channel, you little fucking heartless bitch. Yeah, you would hate to see the world change, wouldn't you, Uncle Will? I know who you are, bud. I know. Don't worry, sweetheart. I ain't scared of nothing. Because the more you fucking do to me, honey, the worse you do to yourself. Like Jesus says, they come to steal your shit. Let them take your shit, but warn them on the way out. You might want to give that shit back because you have to be reborn, honey. And well, I'd forgive you, but you got to forgive yourself. You're not off scot free just because I forgave you. You got to come to Jesus, cupcake. You can't feel good inside because you think I just fucking enabled you, honey. No, 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 no. Uncle Will's the weakest man in the world. He wants to take my channel away from me because he's so fucking weak. Weak, weak, weak. Little baby. I have to live in a better world if Carl got out there. Oh my gosh. Oh, Uncle Will. You're pathetic, Uncle Will. You pedal protected piece of crap. Oh, Uncle Will. Oh, big tough guy on the internet. I'm going to take your channel, Carl. I'm going to make fun of you, Carl. I'm going to tell everybody you're horrible. And you think it's bad. Because I'm Uncle Will and I'm great and I'm successful. And I have to spend all of my time on YouTube and have friends to make me feel good. Oh, oh. Get the fuck out of here, you weak little pathetic. Oh, yes. I love you, Uncle Will. I warned you, though, Cupcake. Jesus in the house, baby. He's inside of me and he's flowing like a motherfucker right now, Uncle Will. And he does not like your attitude. He doesn't like weakness and cowardice. He wants you to reach inside of you, buddy, and find your inner self. Is there even an inner self? Do you even care about yourself, Uncle Will? Are you just good sailing the seas like Christopher Cross? Sailing, but never willing to pick up your cross like Christopher, were you? But did Christopher pick up his cross? Who knows? Who knows? It's on us. Doesn't really matter. We can think what we want, right? Anton LaVey. Are those last words real? Don't get trapped in those words, Uncle Will. It was better just to be a good guy, Uncle Will, and he chose to be a dipshit. And well, that's on you, Cupcake. You can say my bad words are against you and they're hurting your fifis, but they're always true, Cupcake. Hey, Uncle Will, or Cashville. Cashville. Did you know Jesus said he wouldn't even pray for you? Did you know that? Jesus wasn't out there praying for people. He was praying with people. You want to talk to the Father, you do that yourself, bud. There's no middleman. Jesus told you that. You're the receiver. You just got to be receiving in the truth vibe there, buddy. Turn on my receiver. How's that Nazareth song go? My fucking phone charger fucking smashed on me last night when my phone was almost dead and I don't have a charger. And fucking Cashville, I went to the fucking dollar store and tried to fucking find, like, because the little Jimmy in my Apple phone's fucking broke. So you gotta Jimmy this something off. So they didn't have any. So I don't have a charger, but the wife knew that last night and she was gracious enough to order one off of the Amazon, which I believe will be here today. So I'm gonna have to be without a phone for a while. Respect, gas, no snag. I'm not Jesus. I'm definitely receiving. Fuck. You are receiving this fucking side of Christ, that's for sure, Cashville. But you don't receive it. No, you don't. You don't receive nothing, bud. No, you have your receiver off, buddy. Big time off. Big time. I could prove it. Would you like me to prove it? Hey, bud, you have to be a free man to be with God. Not free. Not free. Carl, I hope you're getting closer to Christ. It's gonna be a big shock to you, Cashville. You're so free, eh, Cashville? You're so free. I know you're free, bud. You're free to act any way you want. Fit the role that you gotta fit with the crowd that you're in. We've watched it, Cashville. We all know, bud. We all know. We all know. You can say your lips and your fingers can type whatever. We've watched it over and over and over again, bud. Okay, Cashville. Then don't come over to my channel, bud. Don't come over here. Not because you don't agree with me. No, no, that's not the issue. It's that you're fake. And I can't deal with fake. You're so bad. I don't even want to deal with you. That's how fake I think you are. I can't see your purpose, bud. I can't see her. I don't see your light. I see nothing. I see your darkness, pretending to be the light. And that's the problem with the fucking world. It doesn't know who it is. And yet it's telling the world that's the way it should be. You got a false sense of love, dipshit. Love is not real if it's not based in truth. Why do you think God gave us free will? It's for us to pick the truth. You don't have to be right about everything, but you have to at least want it and be willing to get out of your ignorance. But you don't want that. Love is not enabling. Love takes time. Love is a relationship. And in order to get love, you got to have truth. And you just don't instantly have Jesus. It's a relationship. And when you take that relationship on, Cashville, that's when you start to struggle. You start to see things for what they are. You don't live in Cashville's bubblegum fucking world. You see the evil. You are the evil, Cashville. Think MGK is evil? Do you think MGK is evil? Upchurch always wants to talk about witchcraft. Him and his girlfriend drank blood. Oh, so you do think MGK is evil with his girlfriend. Okay, so we got that one. So why do you have your daughter bopping to Cardi B? Or do you think Cardi B's on the right side of things? I'm not saying all musicians are bad, Castro. But who do you think Upchurch is skin riding with? Let's get an answer out of you there. Just your opinion, bud. Upchurch with Jesus or Satan? You want to talk? Who's Upchurch skin riding with? Satan or Jesus? And I ain't saying Upchurch can't come to Jesus because I can point out where he's skin riding with Satan, but and you can point out where he's with Jesus, and we can have a serious conversation if that's your answer. But who do you think he's skin riding with? Because that one time, remember, he had me convinced he was chosen. Why is that, Goshville? Did he tell me he was chosen? Was he, putting out secret messages? Getting people to think he was special. You know the situation when it comes to him. Well, if you were his friend, you'd speak to him about it. Hey, muchachos, mama might have a love spell on you. A fucking super duper spell of stupidity. In what world, Upchurch, do you know what world you're living in? You just offered Dagburn a fucking championship belt. Well, you know him. You should fucking tell him, hey, bud, you're not looking good on the streets. You're out here protecting him the whole time, huh, Cashville? I don't know what to tell you. Why would you protect an idiot? Hey? Because you had an NDA. All you had to do is keep your fucking mouth shut. You didn't have to come out fucking protecting them, but you did. So I didn't hear the apology for you being wrong. You should probably do that publicly. And I can't talk about my Ryan Upchurch situations, but I would like to apologize that I made a lot of people look really fucking stupid, or I tried to make a lot of people look stupid based off my lies of trying to protect Ryan Upchurch. Because if I thought I didn't, I might lose my money. And I'm absolutely honest with you, I have much better to shit to talk about. Just saying. Oh, Cashville has not been out on the streets trying to protect. Fuck, buddy, you were fucking willing to fight people, and then when you thought it might go down, you threatened to shoot them. And dude, it's fucking ucky. Like you think I'm a fucking banana brain and don't fucking remember your lips, bud. I do, I do, I do. I get you every time. And I wanted to know was about the ostrich farm. Oh, we got derailed. Well, it's funny you say that, Stardust. Holy smokes. I've been going for an hour and a half almost. Yeah, there's crazy shit going on in us. Like, how did we get to where humans are more willing to stand up for ostriches? And I get it. I fucking get it. Than we are our own children. I'm like, Stardust, I'm gonna cut and paste all the bullshit because I'm really struggling to live in this world. And I'm gonna get off because I've put a lot of energy into this and I'm just really done. My country is a fucking joke stain. Taxpayer dollars just went $15 billion into a fucking battery plant that's not fucking worth anything. They just $10 billion or something like that. Eight. I don't want to over fucking talk. I mean, at least we're not in the billions, but it's just the millions. Fuck. I can get to London in fucking 45 minutes. $10 million fucking bug farm for us to eat in so many different ways. It went bust, but that was $10 million of taxpayers' money. Now, I know what they're doing. At least I think I know what they're doing. They're trying to drive us poor. They're trying to dig us right into a hole that we can never get out of. Right now, they're offering tax breaks on Stardust. If you admit you're a fucking retard, you can get a tax break. I got problems. I'm special. ADHD. Like, start really more in the hole, 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 more in the hole. The more retarded you are, the better we'll treat you. The more money we'll give you. You got problems, baby. Let us protect you. But anyways, I can't get past this. The moment I seen Klaus Schwab up on a fucking stage It should have been fucking front and center news. Close swab penetrates Canadian government. Straight out of his own lips. And right on the news, I would say, hey, people, this is what I think about the WEF and only what I think, and this due to my investigations, and it doesn't look good. But this should be a real easy solution for you people. Why don't you go over to their own fucking website, investigate from there, go in your own directions. Is that the future you want? Is that the guy you want penetrating your governments and being proud about it and looking like a Sith Lord? Your invitation, you fucking idiot. Uncle Will, I don't know if I were you, I'd be scared. But you don't know you're an idiot. Or maybe you do. Maybe that's why you're on the internet all the time trying to make yourself feel good. Oh, look at Daggy. Oh, he's such a terrible guy. Look at me sitting up on my perch, doing the same Dagburn things that Dagburn does. Being a little Dagburn, talking about Dagburn. Remember, always remember what a Dagburn is, Uncle Phil. You do know what a Dagburn is, right? We went over this a million times. Like your boy Upchurch likes to do word associations and searches and shit like that too. So do I, bud. A dag, a sheep will not. Like a piece of shit that gets caught in a sheep's wool. Or option B, a character, a dag. And well, when you add burn, is it a character burn or a shit burn? Hey, a burn's a burn. Hey, Willie, I think you should look for a bigger support system, Will. I want you to be secure in your situation. Why don't you go walk your little ass over to the little family and go, hey, little me, can I become a little? Can I be little Willie? And we can all come together and take out this sinister Carl. Show him how powerful we are, protecting our weakness. As you tag everyone on the internet every day yourself. Well, I never said I didn't tag people, Uncle Will. Hey, don't shoot your mouth off about me and then run and hide like a scared little bitch. Listen, buddy, you think you're in trouble. Gotcha Man don't know what he got himself into. I know who Gotcha Man is. I know he looks good on the outside, but well, when you can read his ooey gooey inside, well, it's just he does. He does play it better than most he is, though. You know what I mean? That's like hardcore MMA. He's really a tool too, but he'll tell you what a great hard worker he is. Well, all he does is complain. Worker. I work so hard. When someone says, "Hey, hardcore, let's fight for your freedom to, decide how hard you want to work and what kind of man you want to be, and let's clean this place up because not only do your children need you, buddy, looks like you might be having grandchildren in the future, or maybe you do. Let's do something." And he's like, "Fuck you, bud. Haven't you heard? Didn't Uncle Will tell you? Nothing we can do about them." Fuck you, you crazy son of a bitch. I'm a tough guy. I'm a tough guy. I'm a tough guy. I want to fight everybody. Grr, grr, grr. If I ever see you out on the streets, we're going to fight, fight, fight. And then when he finds out there might be a fight and I just want to remember before we fight, I strap a gun. And I'm not afraid to use it because, well, I can and I'm a man. I can't use my brain because it's just way more powerful than me. Gee golly. Carl, you make it hard to defend you, buddy. What am I saying that's wrong on? What am I saying that's wrong, OT? What am I saying that's wrong? You can't tell me that. I make a what am I asking you to defend me for? If you think I'm lying or doing something wrong, you gotta at least tell me. You can't say, "Hey, Carl, you're making it hard to defend you." Like, for what? Stardust is right. The Lord is doing work. You can do work in your life too, Will, but you gotta accept them, bud. Lead by example, Carl. Stop begging everyone to do it for you. What am I asking you to do for me, Uncle Will? A conversation, a little advice. I'm not looking for anybody to do anything for me, but I try and do things smart. I'm not a fucking idiot. I can't lose my brain in this operation. Somewhere along the line, you lost yours. That's why I'm fearful. If it can happen to you, well, I'm no better than you. It could happen to me. I don't know why this ended up being me and not you. Quite frankly, I wish it was you, Will. And I wish wasn't you and I'd wake up to you. You know what I mean? Somehow, Will, you could have penetrated my brain somehow. Somehow I didn't could overcome the weakness that you are not yet to overcome. Why argue with Uncle Will, Carl? It doesn't help anything. Well, OT, listen, if Uncle Will's gonna come and play, I'll show him what kind of game he's playing. What I'm doing right now, bud, like I've always said, I know my videos aren't popular right now, but throughout history, I think they're gonna be checked out. I don't know. Fuck. I don't know. What's up, Johnny Ringo? Uh, some people only hear themselves fumble only over their own manipulated thoughts. Well, time to see accountability. I don't know where do you think my thoughts are. Like, are you talking about like this is the thing. I don't even know what you're saying there. I don't know if you're talking to me or who you're talking to. That's the thing. See, that's the thing that happens with humans sometimes. We react to things before we actually know what's going on. You know what I mean? And then we don't take the time to listen to the other person to find out. We just want to go with our original accusations. We think we know everything. But hey, if you think that the future will check this out, then don't waste time arguing the same old stuff, brother. Well, OT, OT. I don't know. I think everybody misses the point of Jesus. I really fucking do. Because I am so tired of listening to people saying, the rapture's this date. This is happening that time. Oh, this is happening. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, this and that. Ah, blah, blah. This is how. Congratulations. You learned nothing from Jesus. He told you not to worry about any of that stuff. But if you see it, point it out. The only reason we got there is because we lost Jesus. There's no Jesus. So we don't know what the future holds. We've got a Bible. Maybe the Bible's a warning. Maybe the Bible was written, the ending was written by the bad guy. Because if we were with Christ, we wouldn't have to worry about an antichrist because the antichrist is a man, right? Right, right, right. We wouldn't let a man rule the world. We would all individually know we are Christ and well, we could work together. But we don't do that. You know what I mean? We don't do that. Instead, we want to come over and pick on people and make them feel bad. And then when we get exposed for who we are, then we like to play victim. Hey, Uncle Will, that's the way it is. You know, we like to play the game until the game starts playing us, and then we cry foul. Little Johnny Dagburnish like, eh, Uncle Will? Little Johnny Dagburnish like. You guys are like two peas in a pod, like brothers. Hey, what happened to you, Uncle Will? Who led you astray? Bible basic instructions before leaving Earth. Well, that's like I agree with you, Stardust. Like I do believe that there's probably a lot of shit about Jesus that's been hidden from us. But Jesus is in the Bible, right? I always say this. This is just my thoughts, and people can let me know where they're wrong. Because I'm going to go, but I'll give everybody the evidence or the opportunity to let me know where I'm wrong. The Bible has 10 simple rules. It says a man's coming, and that's the way you should be. Jesus comes, reminds man that he is those rules and that they're not following them. They're following men's rules. So stop making things so difficult and thinking that you need men to be with God because you don't. You only need me, and I'm inside of you. So now you know it's only you who can come to God because if you've seen the Father, you've seen me. And what's inside of me is inside of you. And my Father resides in you. Are you guys following along? Right. So I'm trying to make it as simple as I can. So there's 10 simple rules. Jesus comes, says, we're trying to make things very difficult. We're following these dipshits. And you need to get back to the basics. And now I'm going to show you the way that you might have to be to follow these basic fucking simple instructions. You might have to pay with your life because this world is ran by Satan. And when you do the right things, Satan will come for you. But if you have enough people in Christ to combat Satan, like, anyways. So yeah, you guys get what I'm saying. 10 simple rules. Jesus, that character of Jesus. Listen to Jesus, not Paul, not anybody else. What did he tell the disciples to tell people? His gospel. Jesus's gospel is not the Bible. He was telling them to tell the story of me working for God because he was the character you need to be in the truth and go the way of God. I don't know. You guys let me know. It's like Jesus said, don't worry about a time or date. Just be with me. And then yeah, let's worry about it. And a lot of people are gonna say they're me or they represent me or a lot of fucking people, but they're not me. Because if a man comes and tells you that they're Jesus and that you need them, they're a fucking liar. Because Jesus already gave you the secret sauce. He lives within you, and no man can get you to God other than yourself traveling through the truth. And only one that can find the truth is you. And everybody wants it easy. Everybody wants it. Everybody wants to take the easy route. And the truth is just not fucking easy to handle sometimes. Not because you can't handle it, but because others refuse to handle it. Because it would make them feel less than. And it should. Uncle Will should fucking humble himself in a puddle and tell people, I've been a fucking loser. I need to fucking break free of myself. I need to find out who I am within God because this devil thing just fucking ain't working for me. Or maybe that's what he wants. What's up, son of a gunner? How's it going? Holy smokes. I've been on here for holy smokes. OT, you need some humble pie. I do. Where? Where do I need to humble myself? Are you threatened by my strength? That's what it is, OT. You're threatened by my strength because you need to let me know where I need to humble myself. Because for me to sit here and lie to you and make you feel good about yourself, it's not doing you any favors. If I believe the truth is the way, oh, okay, I get it, OT. See, that's what I mean. That's why you gotta have conversations, and you just don't go blocking right away. Yeah, you leave some strategy and stuff like that. Had fun sparring with y'all. Be a good human. Yeah, you have a good one, Stardust. Tennessee accountability, OT. You guys all have a good one. Even you, Uncle Will. I want everybody to have a good one. But if you got to face the truth, face the struggles. But hey, know that I got your back. And Jesus has got your back, and you can get through anything as long as you got Jesus. You don't need me, but Jesus is the way. See everybody.